Yeah, so Javian's, he was here 3 years ago, and at the time, if we were NAIA, but we weren't NAIA then, if we would have been, he probably would have been one of the top triple jumpers in the nation. Maybe even, I think his PR is actually would have got him second or third place at nationals that year. But you know, he kept himself fit the next couple of years. He left the school, and then he came back, and he's still competing at a really high level right now, and hopefully working to get after that B standard this conference, and he's kind of our hype guy on the jumps team, I guess you could say too. He likes to get the crowd involved, and I think that's helping all our jumpers, to be honest. Ahmad's improved a lot this year. I think he got in there and I think maybe scored last year, but I think he could score higher, and possibly even sneak in the 200 and score some points. Xavier Ray has improved a lot too, to where he, I think, can score in the 400 and possibly even the 200. He's working really, really hard. He started working even with our jumps coach, Coach G, a little bit on some of his training. You know, we get stuck inside a lot, and he's been going to the good training facility and getting some good work in on the treadmill when he can't get outside, which is phenomenal. Yeah, Tristan came in the first meet. I think he broke the school record, I think the first or second meet of the season in the weight, his first time, one of his first couple times doing it. And those throws would put him up there in the conference scoring, hopefully. He's going to be competing pretty high up in the shot too as well. I mean, he's a big guy, and he's a super hard worker. And you know, he's only a freshman, so he's only going to get better. I think at one point he was even 10th, I think, in the NAIA among all freshmen in the weight nationally. So expecting some big things there, hopefully.
As well.
Yeah, Thomas Chapman on the distance side. He's always been our backbone of our distance for the last 3 years now. He's been chasing that 3K B standard, and hopefully can continue to go after that at conference, maybe qualify for nationals. But he's also looking to maybe be all conference in that 3K, top 3. Last year he was second in the 5K indoors, so it's looking really good for him this year too. He's got a monster kick, so looking for big things out of him there. And then we're going to put him in the DMR later on, I think, too, and finish off that relay that should score some good points for us too. And then possibly Alex Smith, another senior that stepped up in cross country this year, might be able to sneak in the mile and score some points for us. Yeah, we lost a lot of our firepower from that conference outdoor win last year on the women's side, from our distance and in our throws. But we did retain a point scorer in Quinlan Teague on the distance side, who could possibly score in the 3K for us at conference. And we still have all the sprinters, main sprinters and our jumpers that scored a lot of those points too. And we're talking about Hope McGuire, Savannah Lewis in the 100 and 200 that could, you know, that are still way up there, seated highly in the conference. Laura Skaggs, if we healthy, could score for us in multiple events, in the high jump, long jump, the hurdles. She's high up there too. Evelyn Morales, she's could score for us in multiple events as well. She's actually recently started doing the triple jump and is seated really high there. And that's actually an area we didn't score in last year. So some more points there that we actually didn't count on. And then of course we got Crystal and Bailey in the pole vault, and she's already hit the B standard, and she's one of the top in the conference in that event as well. So expecting big things there.